very much for joining in today. I'm so excited about this topic that we're going to be talking about. It's going to be about what if, because when you think about it, that question, putting that question out there absolutely opens up so many opportunities, because you see, where we are right now is a result of all the choices that we've made in our life. Hey Beth, but what if we made a different choice? What if, what if something happens, or what if you actually see that massive tragedy or that massive health battle or that massive adversity, and you see it, that it was something to wake you up, that it was actually a diamond in disguise. Because what I know is nothing has meaning except the meaning that we give it. So two people, hey Ryan, two people can have the same incident but have a completely different outcome, or put a completely different meaning to it, which can set up patterns. Hey Christian, set up patterns, and Frank, for the rest of their lives. And often if you look at your own life and your childhood and something that happened, sometimes fear is put in our way. So what if we could just learn to listen and have trust and faith, to know, to tune into our heart, which is our GPS directly from God or the universe or whoever you want to believe in, but just have that trust and faith to know that all you need to do is just to meditate, ask the question, and follow. That's pretty simple, isn't it? But often we do not do that. Often we question. Often when we're faced with opportunities, we're questioning why, or, we get excited about something. We might go to an event. Hey Gary, we might go to an event, we get excited about it, and we get, we think, oh, I want to do that. And then we go home and we think about it. And what actually happens is our mind, hey Brandon, our mind talks out of sometimes the things that we need to do. But our heart is so much more powerful, 16 times more powerful in fact. So if we just learnt just to smash that voice in our head and tune into our heart, the answers are there. So always when you've got a question in your life and you're not sure what you're doing, you just need to go to your happy place, wherever that may be. For me, it's the beach. It's putting my feet on the sand. Hey Darlene, it's being out in the rainforest, in the trees, and just asking and connecting with myself, because all the answers are inside, and trusting the intuition that we're given. Let me tell you, I am so blessed that I trusted my intuition almost 12 years ago, or it was 11 years ago, when actually next month in October, it will be 11 years from when I resuscitated my little boy. But I was so blessed because he was just he was a baby, and I was unpacking boxes in our new home. I was busy and he was right within my sight. When I got that vision or that feeling, that intense feeling in my heart, and I could almost see it like a video player being played in my head, I didn't look up and think, you know what, he's probably playing with his toys, maybe painting the walls with makeup. Instead, what I did, because I actually saw a vision, is I stopped and I made the decision to go looking for him. I couldn't find him through the house, and every parent's worst nightmare, as you all know, became my reality. But there is not a day goes by that I am not so grateful and so thankful that I trusted this, my intuition. And that moment changed my life forever, because as an engineer, we use this. All of a sudden, every decision that I was ever making was using my brain. Whereas then I just went, what if that gift that came to me, that allowed me to discover my little boy and then be able to resuscitate him, what if I could tune into that every single day and my answers are there? And that's what I've been doing ever since. And it's been a real journey. It's been such an experience. It's been amazing getting to know myself on a deeper level and seeing my spiritual gifts. But we all have these gifts, but sometimes something happens to us in our life. We get told we're not good enough, we're not pretty enough. For me, I was the ultimate people pleaser, trying to gain love from my mum, from my adopted mum, that just was never ever going to happen. And that followed me. It was a pattern that's followed me my whole life. But the moment this incident happened, it allowed me to tune into my heart and go on the journey to discover more about myself and the gifts. And we all have that. You know, when you're a little girl or a little guy, or, you know, like even now, we have our dreams, what we want to achieve, you know, and sometimes the people that we surround ourselves with can actually dictate as to whether or not we're going to achieve that dream or not. Because the thing is, sometimes we can get fearful, or we listen to other people. You know, we live in a country that is in Australia here, which is tall poppy syndrome. Someone sees you shine and they want to drag you down. And sometimes we can allow that to affect us. But what if we could build ourselves up enough that no matter what anyone said or thought or felt, that it didn't affect us? That we were so passionate and so clear on our dreams and our visions on what we wanted to achieve that it just didn't even affect us, and we just did it anyway. That's what I encourage you to do. Build yourself up enough through different rituals, surrounding yourself with people that are supporting you and holding you up, not hanging out with people that are going to drag you down. I mean, I'm such an energy person, and I really, really sense energy, and I can feel energy. And so I choose to lessen my time with them, because sometimes they can be in our own family as well, you know. But it's just like acknowledging it, and even acknowledging their opinions and saying thank you so much, but not taking it on board. Making sure that you protect your energy. And a good way to protect your energy is sticking your tongue behind your teeth, or putting your hands like so when you're in a meeting or something like that. You want to be able to, like recently I've been coaching a lot of people, and I've been picking up on their energy because I am an empath. So those of us that are empaths out there, we need to realize that we need to clear our energy from time to time. So it's really good to invest in ourselves and to do meditation and blah, 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 and just to clear that energy all the time. And when opportunities come, you know, knocking at our door, we don't want to get to the end of our lives and live a life of regret. I remember I spent the last 5 weeks with my dad, who passed, unfortunately, from cancer. And it was just the most blessed time that I had with him. But I remember him saying all the things that he wished that he could have done in his life. And I often wonder, why didn't you do it? Why? An opportunity comes and you just start thinking about it. Your brain talks you out of it and you don't do it. You don't follow through. But we want a life of excitement. Life is so short, right? So opportunities come. So maybe if you get a business decision, or you get the chance to travel, you know, like you don't want to actually think about that and think, oh my goodness, I'm not going to do that, because what if, you know, what are people going to say about me? What are people going to do, think, blah, blah, blah. We need to get over ourselves and overcome that fear, the fear of missing out, the fear of what other people say, the fear of what other people do. You know what? If you surround yourself with the people that love you and support you, and also, you know, just make sure that you listen to them and tune into your own heart. Who cares what everyone else thinks? You know, we're here for such a short time. At the end of your life, what do you want people to say about you? Do you want people to say that you've got beautiful, clean floors? Or do you want to say, you know, like, oh, that person was so affluent, that person was so inspiring, motivating, adventurous, love life, healthy, you know, fit. You know, it's all decisions. It's all the choice that we make. Where you are right now is a result of all the choices that you make. And if you're happy with that, that's fantastic. You know, but for a long time, I was questioning and people-pleasing so much that I forgot all about me. And I know that some of you are out there are exactly the same. So it's just a matter of a choice, investing in yourself, and the rest is your oyster. Because what if? And someone mentioned about the tall poppy syndrome, and it's a fear of what, you know, everyone else is trying to drag you down. Do you know why people are trying to drag you down too? Is because, you know, it's a mirror, it's a reflection. Maybe you're too bright for them, so they want to actually say some negative things just to drag you down to their level. But if you build yourself up enough through your rituals every single day, and if you want to hear, I'll do another talk on different rituals and stuff like that I do. I share them at my workshops as well. just put it in the comments below, and I'll do a talk on that as well, because that's really, really powerful if you don't know where to start. You can tell someone if they use their rituals. You can tell that through their confidence, through their certainty. So, you know, like they can walk into an office, into a building, and look confident. They look fit, they look healthy. You know, they've just got their shoulders back, and they really know, in comparison to someone that is meek and mild and got their head down. Yeah. So, you know, like by working on yourself and filling your own cup up with your rituals, which really is just investment in yourself. So it's not like just going and getting massages and stuff like that, which is also really awesome as well. And recently I've had some awesome experiences by the hyperbaric chamber and the flotation tanks and massages, do you know, because I've been injured, you know, and I acknowledge that, you know what, I'm not feeling as vibrant as what I normally would. So let's sort that out. Let's get that sorted out. But I'm still continuing my rituals that I've always done. So when you look at your whole life, look at it like as a spoke, and you think of it as health, fitness, nutrition, relationships, your spiritual growth, and all your finances. Now, if you choose to just, you know, tune in on one of those and work on one of those areas, whether it's your health and your fitness, so you think, you know what, it's spring here in Australia. I know it's in different parts of the world, it's different weather at the moment, seasons, sorry. But, you know, like wherever you are, it's a choice that you make. You think, well, you know what? I could just start drinking some more water. I could start going to the gym 3-4 times a week. And hey, Estelle, and what does that do for your soul? What does that then do for your health? Or perhaps if you're not feeling so great, research. Have a look and see, is there something naturally that you can be taking? Because I know as we age and when we get injured that our body absolutely does need, you know, different nutrients or, you know, different things. But have a look and see what is it that you can be putting into your body to give you that inner glow, that vibrancy back. You know, I've just recently found out a little bit of, you know, just been a little bit unwell myself of late. And just a little switch, a little thing that I've been doing that I can add is going to actually absolutely help my energy, you know, and that's going to affect my health, and that's going to affect, you know, the nutrition choices. And, you know, when you start getting healthier, you're looking at your different choices that you're making. And then when you feel confident and you feel happy in yourself and you filled your own cup up, every single person in your life benefits, and your relationships, you know, just flourish. They just grow because people want to be around you. You find that you get other people wanting to be around you, friends, family, and, you know, if you choose to tune into your spiritual growth. But what I wanted to finish off on is no matter what you tell yourself, everything that you tell yourself, you need to be just cautious of how you say, the language that you use, and the focus that you're using. Because just as much as you can manifest good things, you can also manifest bad things. So the drowning incident that I endured, although it turned out to be a gift and a blessing, and there's been so many people that have benefited as a result, I can see now that I absolutely manifested to fulfill a need that I needed. And trust me, we don't want to manifest bad things. But on the same sense that I manifested that, I manifested this beautiful property, 2.5 acres overlooking the Gold Coast with trees everywhere. This absolute paradise that we're renovating is a manifestation, and it just feels so right, and it's enhanced my spiritual journey as well. So, you know, just as much as you can do that. So you're in charge of your thoughts. And remember, your thoughts lead to feelings, lead to actions, lead to results. So if you tell yourself that you want to give up something and you say, I want to go on a diet or something like that, you often see food flying at you, all your favorite foods getting around everywhere. But what if you could reword it differently, and you could say, wow, I just want to feel energized and vibrant, and just, you know, like I just want to feel like my energy just emanating out everywhere and just having so much energy, do you know? And that's going to help you stay on track with any sort of diet that you choose, but it's the way that you set it, because the subconscious just does not even, can't differentiate between what you do want and what you don't want. So it's about being conscious of what you say, not only to everyone else, but to yourself most importantly, and through your meditations and stuff. And what if you could absolutely just dream and just have the most crazy dream that you want to achieve in your world, or you want to travel, or whatever it is? And what if you could do that and you could see yourself and hear yourself and feel yourself in that situation absolutely every single day, and you send energy to it? You've got more chance of manifesting and it coming into your world. Or you suddenly might meet someone, coincidences just happen. You might meet someone that can lead you to another path. And that's what's been happening to me recently with another business that, you know, I've got this beautiful tree, like I live on trees and stuff like that, designed for healing. And I'm just like really into the healing and modality at the moment. And I'm just meeting all these amazing people that I'm meant to meet. Yeah. And sometimes in life, when things come up, like at the moment I was like contemplating on whether or not to go back to uni to study nursing, and I couldn't work out why, because I'm such a natural head. But instead of questioning why, it's come to me for a reason, and I tune into my heart and I ask, is this what I'm meant to do? So suddenly I apply and I actually get in. So I'm still unsure as to whether or not I'm going to do it. It's not my head talking me out of it. It's just, you know, there's study involved, obviously, and I run businesses as well. But you know what? We're here for a really short time. So if I actually end up getting through it and then end up becoming a midwife and birthing mum, you know, having home births and stuff like that, that's pretty exciting as well. So you know what? You can absolutely change who you are in a heartbeat. So I hope that there's been some incredible tips. Thank you everyone for joining in today, Gayleen. There was just so many people that listened. So I feel so grateful for everyone listening and watching today. If you do have any questions, pop them in the comment field down below, and perhaps I'll do another video. I'm going to do these videos each week just to get some tips out there to add value to you, so that I can help you live the life that you deserve. And if I can do this stuff, guess what? You can too. I'm Tam from Why You Can Too, and let me help you discover your why by first deciding that you can and live the life that you deserve. I'll see you next week. Bye.